I have clients who come to me seeking to liberate themselves from pain and suffering and from trauma, especially childhood trauma, sexual trauma, and oppression. And yet, invariably, what we find is that we are perpetuating the oppression and trauma upon ourselves. So language like, I have to check myself. I can't be angry and of course we can't be angry and explode at other people. That's a pressure cooker, but it's a pressure cooker exploding at other people because we have been putting the lid and walking away from our truth. So ironically, the healing happens when we allow the expression of our truth, whether we witness or just speak it or write it or scream into the void, into the earth, right? In ways that are contained ritually and do no harm, right? Because it doesn't hurt the earth. This is compost for the earth. This is our energy moving, and it's actually connective. We end up grounding and connecting to our energy field with the earth's field, right? And then we're able to release and draw the energy and nourishment up and be that fountain of life, right? We are this toroidal field of energy and flow, should be in flow. But when we restrict ourselves, right? And there's judgment, there's shaming of ourselves, there's coercion, there's bulldozing over our needs, our unmet needs, right? But when we take that time to listen, then we can transform and transmute. We pay attention and we can, it's almost magically, it resolves itself. What it is finishing a gestalt. A gestalt is unfinished business. When we finish that gestalt, it completes a cycle. So if we were really angry and it was unsafe to be angry about what was happening to our bodies as a child, then we can recapitulate that by voicing it and saying, that was unfair. I didn't like that. That hurt, right? You are, allowed to grieve against injustice, right? And now also there's this layer of the external collective grief and outrage that is amplifying and strumming that chord, that energy signature in our own field, so our own personal field, uh, anger and trauma, outrage feels amplified. So it feels like the pressure cooker is even tighter and we might be exploding outward. The beauty is recognizing that there is a collective field that we are affected by. It it allows us to soften into the understanding of, wow, this is really big and it's not just mine. And the other piece is that the collective mirror is showing us where our own grief tending needs to happen, where we need to show up for ourselves. And in showing up for ourselves with gentleness, we stop perpetuating that cycle of harm, not just for ourselves, but for generations to come, and the collective and the ancestral. Peace and blessings on your path.